Eh, David, be say I from class, am I gown? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you see me? If you do, please say hi or hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this live. Today I came here to speak to you about that one customer in your life. As a business person, a customer is very important in your life, in the life of business, in your life as an entity. Hi, Andy. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's been a while. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Where are you watching from? It is very, very important that you realize that so much goes into being a customer. Oh, okay. You're watching from Ghana. Welcome, welcome. I'm also in Ghana actually. I'm in the central region of Ghana. And today we are discussing a very, very vital topic in business. That is customer, the customer factor. Customer is a very, very important factor in business. And if you want your business to flourish, if you want your business to go higher height, you cannot ignore the fact that a customer is needed. No matter what you sell, Jake, how are you doing? Jake, how are you doing? Where are you watching from, Jake? Just think about the fact that you are selling something and no one is buying. What will be the answer? No one is buying. Steve, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Steve, where are you watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. Just imagine that you are selling and nobody is buying. What will be your feeling? Please do subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Let's join a happy family. Let me know where you're watching from so I can acknowledge you on the live. Steve, Jake, and Andy, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are talking about the customer factor, and I'm saying that customer is very important in your business. Without a customer, you wouldn't be. Magic Raving, how are you doing? Magic, where are you watching from? Do subscribe to the channel. Is it is it Ajay or Aye? Welcome. Is it Fofi? Fofi. Hello, 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 hello. Do subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Trend Bomb. Wow. Trend, where are you watching from? Have you subscribed to the channel? Do subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, let me know. Say yes. Let me know you have subscribed so that I can acknowledge you. TJ, are you Ski Buddy? Is this Ski Buddy? Trend, you are from Saudi Arabia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you joining this live. Trend Bomb, have you subscribed to the channel? Do subscribe. But TJ, what is the meaning of ski buddy? I use ski buddy. What is that? Explain it to me. Let me understand your terms so I could even use some. Yeah, so yeah, I am actually from Ghana, okay? I'm in Ghana right now. Trent, I'm in Ghana. I am a Ghanaian, West Africa to be precise. Yeah. Please do subscribe to the channel, join the happy family, subscribe to the channel. And we are talking about business, the customer factor. The customer factor. The customer is very important in your life. Someone will say, if this customer doesn't want, they should go. Another person will come. That is a lie. That is a lie because that customer's friend is the other customer. That customer's sister is another customer. So, how are you going to treat your customer? Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Trend, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you so much. That customer has a friend, has a sibling, has a relative who is actually going to patronize because of what the customer is saying. So if you are disrespectful towards your customer, if you are vulgar towards your customer, if you insult your customer, if you tend to make them look foolish, they would not, I tell you, they would never ever come back to you again. And if they don't come, they would also advise the person who wants to know if you are good that you are not. So customer relation is key at this point. No matter how high you think you are, if you ill treat your customers, you are going to fall. That is a fact. Because every human being is important. Is it Ankara? Ankara, hello, how are you doing? Where exactly are you watching from? I can see a flag, but I don't know this flag in particular. Is it Iran or UAE or Abu Dhabi? Where exactly are you watching from? Ankara. Do subscribe to the channel. It is very vital that you know that customer relation is key. I went to buy a fish some other time last 2 years, and this lady, I still remember her. Oh, okay. Ankara, you are from Ankara. Turkey. Oh, wow. So does that mean that Turkey is the same as Ankara? Because I hear Turkey, but I've not heard of Ankara before. That's nice. Welcome, welcome, Ankara, welcome. Please do subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Ankara, for liking, but do subscribe too. Do subscribe too. It is very, very important to know that. Thank you. Thank you, Ankara. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your customer is your money base. I went to buy a fish from a customer, from actually someone in town. That time it was late. My food had gone bad. I went to a program. You know, I'm a host. I'm a TV host too in Ghana. So I went to a program. I came late, and my food that I cooked in the morning had actually gone bad because my sibling went to scoop and didn't heat it, so it went bad. So I went to town to go and buy fish. I had food. I had banku. It's a type of food. It's a swallow in Ghana. It's banku. I had banku and I wanted fish to eat my banku. I had stew too in the fridge. I went to buy the fish, and I'm talking about walking for like 10 kilometers. Thank you, Ankara. Thank you so much. Thank you. I walked like 10 kilometers or more to go and buy the fish. I bought the fish. When I was buying the fish, I realized this woman was looking into the fish to pick particular ones. So I was wondering, the fishes are the same. Why is this woman hand picking, looking for particular things in the fish to pick for me? I quietly bought it by Ghana. No, Ghana is Ghana, not this Ghana, but Ghana. Yeah, that's Ghana, West Africa, Ghana. And I bought the fish and came home after a long walk home. I opened up the fish to start eating, only to see maggots from the fish. Not one of the fish. All the fishes had maggots. So apparently, this woman had brought the spoiled fish alongside the freshly fried ones, and she was selling the spoiled fish to anybody she didn't know. So I was very pissed. Obviously, I would be very pissed. So I was very pissed. I went to her. I told her, the fish you gave me is bad. There are maggots in the fish. Let me shock you with an announcement she gave me. She said, Madam, I am not the one who created the fishes. Listen to the customer relation bit. I am not the one who created the fishes. And the fishes are not my children. So I can't tell them to put away maggots from them or not. I fried it and it has maggots. So what should I do? That's what she told me. I said, how? Madam, what are you saying? I have seen maggots in my fish and I'm complaining to you and you're telling me you didn't give birth to the maggots nor the fish. What kind of statement is that? And indeed, Welcome. If you just joined, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel and join the happy family. If you like the video, please click the like button. It is very interesting the way she spoke to me, as if she has fought with me several times. Meanwhile, I didn't know her from anywhere. So I told her, okay, so since I've brought an evidence that this fish is spoiled, what are you going to do? She said, nothing. Nothing. In life, you don't get everything equally. So if you've bought a fish and it has maggot, buy a new one. That's what she told me. She told me to buy a new fish. She didn't have any sense of apology in her voice. She didn't want to know what I want to do with the spoiled fish. All she told me was that if you don't like this one, buy a new fish from me. I said, okay, okay, you have a point. I actually shouldn't have bought fish from you in the first place. So I left very angry, and that was it. Trust me, from that day, it's been 2 years from that day, I have never bought from her. And the dangerous part of it is that I tell my brother or my sister when they are going to buy fish, they should skip this woman because this woman sells spoiled fish. Mind you, maybe that day was the only day she added spoiled fish to her collection of fishes. But how she responded to me, how she spoke to me, how she made me feel, made me realize that that is not my place. It made me realize that I shouldn't engage with her in any way. It has actually sagged a lot of her customers through me. So that's what I mean. Customer is very key. Customer is very key. So there's another issue that I want to also show you, and that is also a good customer relation. There's this woman I used to buy food from, and this woman would always welcome me anytime I'm coming to buy food. She'll say, "Hey, Elma, where are you going? It's been a while. I miss you. How are you doing? How are the children? How is the family?" She vibes with me. After that, she asked me, "What do you want to buy?" "Okay, you want to buy this?" And okay, no problem. Let me finish serving this customer. After that, I'll serve you right away. You see? So even though I'm going to be delayed a bit because of how she received me, she didn't give me a gift. She didn't give me the food for free. I don't want the food for free, obviously. But the way and manner she spoke to me made me feel so human that I didn't even realize that she's wasting my time. I didn't realize that the queue is too long. I waited for the food to come. So you might have the customers of the world. If you do not treat them well, like human beings, they would leave one by one, and with time, you'd lose all your customers. And there is no business without customers because customers are the ones who will bring you money. Your money is in their pockets. You have to find ways and means to take your money out of their pocket, and you cannot take their money from their own pocket with this frown face of yours. So apart from the way people talk to customers, sometimes the way they even accept people, they wake up, come to the office, come to their workplaces, and frown as if they have a personal banter with their customer. Sometimes you go to a place and you're wondering what is worrying this person? Why is she very angry? What have I done? If you keep such thoughts in the mind of your customer, it will be hard for your customer to come back. Seriously. It will be hard for a customer to come back and see you frowning like that every time. They want to go to a place where they are accepted, where they are welcomed, where they are seen as the priority and not where they feel guilty for coming to buy from you. That's another thing that business owners we must do better. We actually must do better. The next thing is answering calls. This is a master class actually, because this tips that I'm giving, sometimes you might overlook it. Sometimes you might not get that grounds lady, that lady who works on the grounds, who speaks to people on the grounds to see the reasons why they do not go to particular shops. That is me. I go on the grounds, ask those questions. So this is a master class. How people answer questions or give answers on phone if they are dealing with customers online. That is so dramatic and tragic. I have so many stories to tell though. There's this online wig vendor that I was speaking to. I obviously needed wig. 30th December is my birthday. So I really needed a very beautiful wig to celebrate my birthday. So I called this online vendor. They do advertisements, proper advertisement, very well. So I just opted that subscribe to my channel, all of you. Subscribe. Welcome to the live. Subscribe to the channel. Join the happy family. I just chose in my mind that this person is good. She's advertising her products very well online. And the pictures she's posting for her wigs are very top notch, very beautiful. So I'm going to patronize her. That's what I told myself. So I told my husband, if you're going, please pass by this place and check for me. But until then, before you check, because he was going to do other things, he had other appointments to do. So before you check, I am going to go on their website, take their number and call them. I went to their number, called, called, called. I called like 10 times and nobody answered my call. An online merchant who is selling so vividly that everyone should come and buy. I'm calling and no one is answering. That's the first thing. I said, why? So okay, I said maybe they are busy. So I sent them a WhatsApp message telling them that I need this and this and this wigs. I screenshot the wigs that I wanted and I sent it to them that I need these wigs. From morning, my husband went in the morning. He kept checking on me to see if they have given me direction to the place or they have told me if there is it is not out of stock, because sometimes the online vendors, they post a picture of something and you go and it is out of stock. So my husband wanted to know if the online vendors have what they say they have in stock or it is finished, because it is during the festive season, so definitely people are buying, people are ordering. From morning that I spoke to them on WhatsApp and they told me okay, they will get back to me, till night. It was 7 p.m. I remember very vividly. It was 7 p.m. that I had a message, not a text message, WhatsApp message telling me that, oh, we are sorry, these brands that you have selected, we don't have it. What? You don't have the brands that I selected? And since morning that I told you that I want to buy it, you are now replying. So if you want customers, you should know from where they are coming from and you should know how you're going to keep them. If they are offline customers, know that your appearance, your speech, your demeanor, if things go wrong, because definitely we are human beings, things might go wrong. Some purchases might go wrong, something might be spoiled, something might be broken. How do you speak to these people? These are offline people. How do you speak to them? Are you harsh, speaking to them as if you own the whole world, or you speak to them as they own the shop for you? Because seriously, they are the people running your business. Without the customer, you are nothing. You cannot go and buy a container, a 40-liter container full of things and sit there and be taking pictures. That is not the goal. The goal is for you to make sales so that you keep buying and selling and buying and selling. The end goal is for you to make sales. So it will go against you if you're not making sale. How do you relate with these offline people? If you are an online shop, know that your branding is very key, because people do not really know who you are. They've not seen your shop. They don't understand you. So the only thing they are seeing is your branding online. How do you brand yourself online? Number two, apart from the branding online, how on earth are you selling to your customers? How do you communicate with them? How friendly are you? Do you answer the call, hello, who is this? Or you tell them, hello, welcome to Amadouma's shop. We do sell palm oil, the best palm oil in town. We sell Zomi and Ngopa and Strango. There are three types of oils, palm oils, and the one you would need is Ngopa and Strango, because Ngopa and Zomi, because Strango is for soap and shea butter or any other butters. But um Ngopa and Zomi is for eating. So which one do you want? If you receive someone like that on a phone call, do you really think this person is not going to come back? Even if they don't want to buy, they feel bad not buying, because you have the time for them, you have the love for them, you show them love, you explain things to them, you make them feel wanted. And that is it. That is customer relation. Customer factor is all the factor. You can have the product, you can have the branding, you can have the best of the best designs, but if you do not treat your customers well, forget it. If you do shipping, if you do delivery, there's one thing that people do that you should also be very careful. If something you are delivering is going to take time, is going to delay, nothing stops you from prompting your customer that, please, you opted that you want a 10 a.m., but it is going to come at 3 p.m. Are you okay with it? Let people know. Let people know exactly how you want things to be, so that if it doesn't go that way, you are able to navigate your way through it. You prompt them, you let them know that you care about them, you think about them, you think they are the best, so they have to know exactly what is going on. You don't just go around poking your nose everywhere, speaking anything to anybody just because you think you have the product, and you're giving them a service. You are not giving them anything. The service you are rendering right now, anybody can render the same service. Anybody can be generous, anybody can be good, anybody can have a good branding. The only difference between you and the other people is your customer relation. And also make sure that you know that people are not buying the product, they are buying your service. That's why they would buy from you anyway. They are not buying your product because everybody that they know sells what you're selling. People sell what you're selling to. They are buying your service. They're not buying the product. If you sell soap, there are 1,000 people in the same area who sell soap. Ask yourself, why are they coming to you? And ask yourself, how are you treating them? Will they be able to come to you next time? Or because of who you are, because of how you deal with them, they are not going to come back? Ask yourself. It's New Year's, Christmas, it's Halloween, it's any of these celebrations, Easter, Christmas, festival season, any season that people do discounts and things, you would never do discounts. You would never give gifts out. You would never let your customers know that they are the best that you have. You have never called your customer to check on them before, and you think they must come to you. It's not a must for them. It's not a must for them at all. It's not a must. It is a decision that they make to come and patronize you. It is not a must. So these things are very vital. I came to tell you that the customer is your friend. The customer is somebody that you need to really respect. Welcome to this live. Let me know where you're watching from so I can acknowledge you. Please do subscribe to the channel and help the channel to grow. The customer is your friend. The customer is your superior. The customer is actually someone who is keeping you in business. So even though some things that they might say might not go well with you, even though you don't side with them with what they think, you have to find proper ways of communicating these things instead of making it look like you are the most important person in the room. You are not. The customer is. So business vendor, online vendor, offline vendor. Be kind to your customer. Be nice to your customer. Speak well with them. Check on them. Ask for reviews. If you're talking about reviews, we wouldn't close this live because reviews is something that if you get it, there is no way you are losing in business. Why? Because reviews tells you exactly what the customers want. I have my money. I am coming to buy from you. Now, if I buy from you and I tell you this thing that I bought, it is too hard, you should soften it. If I tell you this thing that I bought, I didn't feel the crunchiness, make it crunchy, make it crunchy. If I tell you it is too salty, reduce the salt, reduce the salt. If I tell you that you are a book writer, you are a ghostwriter, Ama, the ghostwriting you do is good, but I want you to give me a 40-page book and I have words more than 100 pages. Let it be concise to be 40 pages. Do exactly that. That is what they want. So you might want something, you might love something, you might expect something, but always know that what the customer wants is what you are providing. Don't expect the customer to have the same taste as yours. Your customer's taste is what you are providing, not yours. Understand that and be free. You are not providing the taste that you want, you are providing for a customer. Be mindful of how you speak to your customer. Be mindful of how you think the customer should be because sometimes the customer is your only lane way to success. Welcome to this live. Welcome, welcome. Do subscribe to the live and let me know where you're watching from. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know where you're watching from. Your customer is everything for you. Put that seriousness into your customer. And sometimes don't feel bad giving something out. Maybe you sell fish, you sell food. You scoop two spoons every day for all your customers. Today, if you feel like adding a half of a spoon or a quarter of a spoon, I don't mean you should go bankrupt being good to your customer. No. But like some subtle ways to improve the customer relation is good. So there is this beautiful brand called OA Media Consult. They do graphic designing, and there is one thing I love about them. I love it so well. If it is December or any time of the year, you make purchases, and it is maybe in the hundreds. You make 100 pieces, 200 pieces, 300 pieces of product. They try to give you a souvenir. There is a souvenir they will give you, and it's so lovely. Sometimes the souvenir is not so big. Sometimes it's a key holder, some depending on your order. If you make 1,000 order of t-shirts, if you're making a printout of 2,000, 3,000, they are able to give you a mug, customized mug with your face on it. A Lacoste, a t-shirt with something you love. They would ask you, what do you want? We are making this for you. What do you want on it? They will do it customized for you because you made 1,500 order. Do you think they are not making profits? They are. Do you think what they are giving you is too small? It is in your head. What they want you to feel is that you are special to them. And in fact, they do more than that. They do more than that, giving you a souvenir for what you are buying, what you are ordering from them. Anything you order in large quantity, they make sure that they give you a souvenir. It's so sweet. And most of the times, I catch myself telling other people about them, even when they've not paid me, because the product that they give is top notch. They would not make other people make me feel bad for recommending them, never. Secondly, because if you are doing 1,000 order, if you are ordering for 500 things, if you are ordering for 2,000, 3,000, they are a large scale company actually. So they print in large scale. They print mags, they do shirts, Lacoste, they do, even if you want to print on your shoe, they will do it for you. Anything prints, anything graphic design, anything photography, anything, they do it. And with all that, they are able to still think about you and ask you, what souvenir do you want? Do you want a key holder? Because we want to give you a key holder with your picture on it. It's so sweet. Because of that, you would go and come back every time. Not because you cannot buy what they are giving you, but because of the intentionality. Because of the intentionality that they want you to feel like a queen or a king. That is what I mean. As a vendor, as an entrepreneur, make your customers feel like queens and kings. So if you want to do, wherever you are in Ghana, they do DHL. Officially, I'm doing an advert for them right now because of the kind of top-notch things they do. I can't wait to tell everybody about them. You can call them anytime you want to do graphic design, printing of shirts, any design, logo, anything print out, anything souvenir. They deliver both in Ghana and outside Ghana. You can call them 0552 7576. Yes, 0552817576. That is OA Media Consult. You can even check them out on Google. They are there. It's a large company. Just check the reviews from Google. You will be shocked. You will be shocked. That is what I mean. People must give good sound reviews about you. If you sell something to somebody, ask them, please, how did you feel about the product? How do you see the product? When I sold my first palm oil to a very, very good friend of mine, I called her and I said, the palm oil, how do you see the taste? Is it good? She said, Amma, but you have sold it already. So what I am going to say doesn't matter. I said, no, it really matters. It really matters. You are going to tell me how you felt, and because of what you are telling me, I'm going to improve upon it every day. I'm going to go to the next vendor if it is not good. So, what you feel is very important to me, and it should be important to you too. What your customer feels should be important to you. And sometimes I don't know why people feel bad if someone comes to your shop and doesn't buy anything, just makes inquiries. This is a great way of getting customers. Let me give you a scenario of two people. You go to a supermarket and or maybe a shop, a boutique. You go to a boutique and you want to actually get some clothes and you ask, please, how much is this? The first vendor tells you, well, if you are not ready to buy, I can't tell you the price. It's even early in the morning. Why are you asking me all the price? Will you come back to this person if you are ready to buy? No, because you don't know the price, and she was even very rude. Now let me create another scenario for you. When you are there, you go to a shop, you ask the lady, "Hi, please welcome to the channel. Let me know where you're watching from, and please subscribe to the channel." You ask this person, "Hi, please, I want to know the price of the shirt." He said, "Oh, come. Please, this is this, this is this, this is this. This is a luxury brand from here, and this price is this, and this price is that." How will you feel? You would want to patronize from this person, even if not today, some other time. So customer relation is key. Thanks for this time that you spent with me. I really, really appreciate. I'll meet you tomorrow on another live. We'll be speaking about business and nothing else. If you have any questions, please do ask. Okay? Thanks for joining. Bye.